So I've got a smile on my face. Obviously, I didn't at half time. I think none of us did at half time. That is definitely what you would call the proverbial game of two halves, isn't it? First half completely continued exactly the same way as Thursday night. Southampton harassing us, waiting for us to make the pass. We were slowly moving the ball. They were on their toes, Southampton, nicking the ball off us. And we were just wayward with everything, lumbered, slow, lethargic, lacking in confidence. The goal that Ings scored, it's a fantastic strike. You have to say, that's a great goal for Danny Ings. But it came down the left-hand side. The chap was, I'm not sure who got the cross in. It was a half-hearted challenge from Semedo. And Danny Ings was left unmarked in the box to put that in. It was a poor goal to concede, 1-0 down. And, you know, Rui Patricio's made a couple of saves in the first half. It could have been 2 or more. I got into half-time, looking at what's going to happen. I was saying at half-time we need to move the ball quicker. We need to be more on the front foot. We need to show more energy. We need to close the gaps down. We need to have a couple of options each time we get a pass. And we came out second half and we did that. Johnny Otto, at the start of the second half, was our most attacking threat. He was really up for it. Probably he got 70 minutes today, which is fantastic. I thought Marcel did well when he came on. And then first half, you didn't see much. Traore was dreadful. One time he was down the front, down to a cross, knocked the ball out for a goal kick. And Pedro Neto wasn't quite getting in the game, and Jose was doing the best he could, but wasn't really getting the service. It was so frustrating. Second half, Traore and Neto just changed the game absolutely. And Neves, second half, he was so pumped up for it. He was fantastic as well, second half. And Martino really running. There's so much more fight and urgency. And we've got the goal from the penalty, the hand from the handball. I know it was behind him, but the chap's hand was up. If I'm a Southampton fan, I'm obviously upset about the handball. If I was a Wolves fan, I'd be upset. Well, I am a Wolves fan. Watching that, and it was going against us, I'd be angry and upset. But let's face it, I was saying we've had 1, 2 or 3 of these given against us this year, exactly the same in the box, where it's just hit an hand that's just someone's turning, and we've had penalties against us. So it had to be given. The Dendoncker one, they're talking about it. Alan Shearer's going on about it. I don't know what he's on about. At the end of the day, the ball did come a longer way. Dendoncker didn't see that. He was ducking. The ball's bounced off. His arm's there. It's not in an unnatural position. It's not a penalty. The first one, yeah, unlucky for Southampton. That's the rule. Sadly, we've had it go against us. Some you get, some you don't. This time it went for us. Thank goodness. Hey. And then we've looked so good. But I want to talk about the goal. The penalty. Traore, he got the ball with about 4 around him. Somehow he's wiggled his way out and played the ball into Semedo, who's hit it. And it's a great bit of play from Traore, and that's given him confidence, and he's just grown. And Pedro Neto, we have got to build a team around this young man. He is a superstar in the making. He's going to be one of the world's best players. We've got to build a team around him and Raul, because that guy is spectacular. He can make something happen. He's just got that drive and magic. He scored that goal. He had no right to score. The angle of it, the finish of it, the execution was unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable. It's a bit reminiscent of the goal that Sylvain Evans-Blake scored all those years ago, that last-minute winner, 3-2 winner against Charlton. Very similar goal. And we've gone on and won the game. And the game management at the end was fantastic. And it's 2-1 win. And we're up to 12 above Southampton. And they were there for the taking on Thursday night in the FA Cup. But second half, where has that team been? Nuno, the hugs at the end for him and his coaches and assistants, the relief you could see there. We need 2 more wins with save. It's just a shame we not got through in the FA Cup. So much better. I think it was I gave it a 4 in the first half. Second half, I'm going to give it probably a 9. So overall, probably going to give it a 7.5 for the overall performance. Second half, I say a 9. Man of the match, wow, who are you going to give it to? Rui Patricio was got to be right up there. 3 or 4 saves. That great double save that he made. Any other game, he'd probably get man of the match. But for that goal, it's got to be Pedro Neto for the goal. Absolutely a match-winning goal of the highest class. And as I say, we've got to build a team around this young man. We cannot sell him in the summer for any money at all. We've got to build a team around him because he's going to be something special. And we need those players. He's still young. So, yeah, leave your thoughts below. Hopefully you'll get a chance to be involved in the extra time at 7 p.m. tonight. If you're watching this after that, watch it back. It's fantastic. Hopefully we're going to have a much happier evening, sharing the love on Valentine's Day. Wolverhampton Wanderers, Valentine's Day, victory. Just love it. Always Wolves.